Kia ora and welcome to this quick overview of how to use the PhET isotopes and atomic mass. So if you click on isotopes, you will see the periodic table and you can choose some of the elements, and you can notice you'll see you can add neutrons, and if you click on the symbol and on the abundance of nature, you can see the relative abundance of the different isotopes in nature. So most of hydrogen, and 99.9885%, exists in this form where it's just one proton and no neutrons. So it's a red number to show the one proton. I can add a neutron and you'll see very little of hydrogen in nature exists in this isotope form. Notice that that number has changed to 2 because I now have a proton and a neutron and both contribute to the mass. So if I take that away, that drops down to 1. If I go to, for instance, lithium has got 3 protons, so 3 red balls for that, and it generally has got 4 neutrons. You can see 92% exists as that, and I could take, say, 1 away, and a little bit exists as that, or I could try adding more neutrons. And you can see what happens when you go from mass number to atomic mass. And so you can just take some away and see what happens. Right, notice that for some fluorine, you've got 100% existing in this form where it's 9 protons and 10 neutrons, giving you a total mass number of 19. When you've played around with all of those and added and subtracted some neutrons, then you can click on the mixtures button, and there are 2 ways you can do it. You can either use nature's mix. So nature's mix shows that most of hydrogen, for instance, exists in the isotope with just 1 proton in it, but some of it will exist with 2. And if you look at the various types, you can see the relative abundance in nature. Or you could go back to hydrogen, for instance, and do your own mix. So notice, for instance, if I've just got 1 there, then 100% of it exists in this form. And if I add more of this isotope, the 2H, then notice, because I've got 3 to 1, 3/4 exists, you can change and make it your own relative atomic mass by changing the relative abundance of the different isotopes. So have fun exploring. Goodbye.